Okay, stream is on. No, XVI hasn't joined the channel as it usually does, but there we go. We'll see if it does in a bit. Final Fantasy again. I've not played it again this week, and to see how this progresses. I'm just going to launch into my channel here in a moment, just so I'm all joined up in channel. Always mutes my sound. And bring that on as well. There we go. So see how this progresses on anyway. Just continue there.
To send a message.
So last cutscene I had was headed. It was in the castle with the main city castle.
Clive, was it?
With the king saying he wanted to conquer the south, basically, if my memory serves me right. So that's where I'm at.
Take a seat, Clive. I'll fetch you a bowl of brown.
Shouldn't have any more to learn from this guy.
Or
Nope.
you are always welcome at my table.
To our friends, and to those who might have been.
So continue on a story, I think, to make some progress. Which I'm trying to thought. So I'm going to look at my abilities because I've not spent points for a little while, so I've got loads to go into that. So just have a very quick look at this before I head out, just because of where I'm at on it. So okay. Deadly Embrace here, let's master that one. So I got here. But at the moment, still using Phoenix abilities at the moment. I'll do for now. I've just put those on there, I should probably use them. So abilities and gears on this one. Just trying to remember places to move these because I've not had to change these yet. So let's try that instead. Open that one up, moving out. There we go.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That
Do you want?
depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. I can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
Can try.
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
Okay, we've got to speak to some people. That's going to turn into a longer-winded quest, I could see.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
Gotta get some food.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Just take. They've got not enough, and then they tell them just to take everything, basically.
Hopefully this will be enough.
Is it quicker to go to the menu? Yes. Definitely.
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
Bread and wine.
May we? Truly.
I'm gonna flick into Discord a second, just to a different channel. Go.
Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate, and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
There we go. Completed quest. I think someone else is asking for a quest in this place while I'm here.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
In through here, down some stairs.
Master Quinton will never forgive me if I don't say.
Right, what's he broke?
I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Grieger. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
Not giant
I
wasps.
do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the smell's got 'em worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quinton will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please. Rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
Needs his grapes. I think I could teleport there if I go locally. That's nowhere majorly locally, but it's easy going up a hill. This one here then. And possibly pick some potions and things that I haven't
That must
bought
be the
yet.
vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
There we go, in the quest area. Might as well take them all on at the same time. There we go. That's everyone at the same time.
Looks like that was the last of them. I'd better let Quinton's man know.
Fast transport.
Oh, thank you.
All
Master
done.
Quinton would have had my head if
Here's
I'd
your
lost the crop.
reward.
I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
Right, quest complete. Moving on. She won't talk to me anyway, I know that. Back out to where I was and then up and over and back. I think I got to go to the right side of this village to go up. There we go. That gets me back on track to where I need to be heading, I think. I know that takes me to the Chocobo Farm. Still in farmland.
Pretending to be a servant.
Keep your voice down. Unless you'd rather go back to being one.
Okay. Up over that way then? Okay, maybe I do have to climb this thing then. Right. Looks like something there. Maybe it opens up. Map in general. I'm in the area, so okay, just making sure I wasn't in the wrong area. Just confirming that. It seems there's like an out up there. I guess maybe the same height. There's somewhere beyond the Chocobo then. Alright, carry on down this path.
There, boy! Get him, boy!
There we go. Well, that's one nice high-speed run I had leaving the city. Get them out. carry on. And then more loot on the ground up here. Wild chocobos will run. Dragonet. Pull down over here. Not giving me anything new I've not had, so. Nice looking area from here.
North Reach.
There's some loot over here, I thought, yes. So I'm going to come over to here. Right, Worgans. There we go. So I collected what I wanted there from where the Waltons were. Quest destination nearby. Yep. Something over there I intended to grab for.
But that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
What did you say was in these pies again?
Oh, and a china of roast fish, all from the Sea of Grace this very morning. With reds, whites, ales, meads, ciders, perries, murrays.
Open that place up and fast travel here now. So.
Do you see anything you like?
Used in crafting. I got loads of them. I can afford some of these songs here though. Wonder if these are only here when I'm here. I'll keep my money for now. I'll top up my high potions.
Like a customer who knows what he wants.
Gradually fills limit break gauge for 30 seconds. I'll keep off that for a minute because I'm not using it too much. And that's the person I need to speak to.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Hey, Denise.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele.
Good to see you.
You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you.
You're the only one that spoke so far.
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital.
Yeah, indeed.
I fear the
Woodies
guards
are
are not
around
likely
somewhere.
to let a masterless
Well,
bearer pass
lurking.
unmolested. Unless... Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
So he just got roped into something in the game.
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
Are you gonna buy something or not?
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement.
An
Just
arrangement?
You and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Quest destination nearby again.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling, welcome to the Vale.
And the quest guide, I didn't see
Thank
it,
you
so...
for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
Seal obtained. Okay.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
Prioritize it. I think it's my only quest, to be fair.
I should probably start here.
Stop.
After it.
Do I speak to people? Yes.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
He tried to speak to her first.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
Thought I end up in battle somewhere.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
That's the day done then. How about...
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, that...
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Falls there nigh on every night.
Right, moving on.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
If I end up arrested then doing this, I might just quickly see what these two people want quest-wise. This could be as simple as a roundabout fights.
Where's your commanding officer, Branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
But I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Saw that coming. I know these games too well.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
I'll set that one. I'll have to have a quick check on my abilities a minute. Where's my skills? So that one for sure. Can't believe I've not done that yet. Okay. Just seeing what I currently have set up. Phoenix Cyclone, Rising Flames. Okay, let's go.
Now, Let's get the measure of you, shall we?
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you. Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Do all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. Alright. So you know one end of a blade from me.
That's him done.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine.
He's got big armor.
Bearer, let's have some fun, shall we? Win the dame's favour, anyway.
I know when to hold my tongue for a start.
You've got potential. I'll give you that. I'll be dead.
That's him done.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bullocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
I wonder if you get a different thing if you actually get hit. Curious.
What do you reckon Yannick's done to upset the dame?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Basically, he wants me to give out stuff, by the sound of it.
What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Okay, find the people. We're in the barracks though, so it shouldn't be too far away.
Bristol's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
What's that there? Something to read. Daily regime. Okay.
What do you reckon Yannick's done to upset the dame?
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
Okay. This one that's tucked away over here then, wherever this may be.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Alright, one done. Next turn probably on this level as well. Huh. No, only one way into the barrack, or two ways into the barracks then. Is he still healing? Oh, should be good here, I think. Drying clothes. Hey, go with that tattoo. Thank you. Hope you're well.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
Oh, they're still healing at the moment.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me!
I had to come back to him after I finished everything.
You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it. The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me. You need to rest. But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend. And what of your own hurts? They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though. A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
Can I travel to him? That's good. I think it's taking me back
You
to.
here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the Dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the Dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Hey, that's that one done. I think I've got one more side quest in this one, then move to the main quest line again.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
Don't tell me you've grown tired of it.
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman with the sword? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the Dame's? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the Dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Oh, merchant dealers beyond the wall. Right, okay.
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
Okay. 3 heavy purses.
With the right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now, shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make 'em less so. For a while, at least. Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing by it. You wait right here. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
So he's got some perfume. Then who have I got here? Fishman, because I'll probably get some herbalist.
I have no business.
Roses or something, maybe?
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars?
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
Didn't expect that in this game, but there you go. Apothecary, I think the other one was.
Fancy a drop of the Empire's finest? Fresh fish, all from the sea of greatest merrymoor.
Oh, liquor.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice. That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best, specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course. Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. Question it.
Teleport back in. There we go. Back to Etienne.
You have returned. I believe these are yours.
Brandy, you got.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Now I'll be back to main quest when I finally get back on track now. But it does mean my XP's gone up a bit. I've got gained money, which is good. So
Think I might see you tonight?
heading for the windmill? Oh, it looked like I was heading for that windmill. Right, where's out than up here.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
That's the main city over there, up on the hill. Oh, something that's dangerous over here. Bluebird.
You know what to do. Keep your distance, boy. Get him, boy.
Got some walking in on this as well. It's made it bigger than it needed to be. So that's it. And then there was something in here.
That's enough for today, Branded.
There we go. 17 done. Probably gonna have to come back, fight my way over here again in a minute. I don't know if I get to buy chocobos in this game. I've not checked. See if this place has got a crystal inside of it that can say.
People of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says. It's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Weren't expecting any new Branded until the new moon.
You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Got a kick. Some bits out of it. Okay. I was trying to see if there's a fast travel point just in case, but it's quite a run to get out of here. Guess not. Never mind.
What do you want?
No, no. No, no.
Good riddance.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Right, let's speak to him.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Do anything for the dame. Okay. I've already cleared. Did I clear this area? I think I did partially clear this area out. Not that far though. There is a box, I think, on the up against this wall. There is. They obviously know the routes.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them take closest village. Over here. It's over. You know what to do.
Bloated wolves.
There, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him. Stay down. Die.
I'm not sure they're totally down. Right. Almost level 21.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman.
This year wasn't any good at checking out
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatien.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. He said her name was Tatien.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
Bearer of bad news again.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give us
Oh no.
something to remember Tatienne by.
Oh, now I can transport.
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it, milady.
Of course you could, had it not been personal. You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
There we go. Move on. Did it level? Not quite. I think I'm just short. No, it did level me. Nice.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Not to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Okay, I know he hasn't got any upgrades for me. That'll be a save point just there. Can I hop? Yeah, where can I get up there to then? Probably some little climbing path or something up here. There we go. At least I can see the map on this. So regrouping with my team. Okay, through the chapel gates. Boom. Mission start.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Okay.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. That'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Okay. So we're going to go main city on the next one then. Let's go to the Drake's Head. Okay, maybe not. Just go back to Northreach. Look up my skills, stuff like that. I assume I probably break the entire map once I go up there. I want to push that button to get a... Can I get up there somehow? No.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
Think I might see you tonight?
So, I'm just going to try and mop up some side quests, really, for a minute. I'll probably come back and do these, actually.
That's enough for today, Branded.
Level should be pretty good now. These are the quests I was looking at.
That's enough dallying, you two. You, Branded, here now. You're late.
What's he got?
What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
All right. Where is he?
My, I see they've sent me a Branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
Let's have a look.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf!
It's a
It's going to
wolf.
eat me!
Not if I can help it.
done.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
That messed him up.
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this, before it happens again.
There we go. I'm running in now, full speed.
You, Brandy, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet, and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you. He talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
Oh, options.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
I've got to dig a hole, basically. Well, that's gonna take.
All victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, Can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
Okay.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Mm-hmm.
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's nest two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
They got messed up there. Okay, so next side quest was up the hill, I think. There you go.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores. But she hasn't come back yet.
It's Chloe.
I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting.
That's not a very good description. It's something that's
another field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
something that's white.
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
Moving out.
Chloe are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption.
I bet that's Chloe. I bet it's a branded.
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just
She being told.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
Right. Is that everything now? Done here? Yes. There was that castle over there I've not been to yet, so I'm assuming I will do, because they won't just put a random castle in the middle of nowhere for no reason. But as I'm here, we'll go with kit fighting for a minute.
An Imperial watchtower. Should be well stocked. Wait. Get him, boys! Keep your distance, boy. There, boy!
Right, so I wonder how many Imperial Dragon went out to fighting here then. Well, I am literally taking out an Imperial watchtower. So that's all I needed to take out, apparently. Everything is back up. I can't get into there. So that was a bit pointless, so an exercise. Just checking my items. So I've got new songs that I added in there. Okay. So while I'm in here then, let's have a look at my gear, because I think I picked up a... Yeah. So it doesn't change how I look, that's the main thing, so we'll go with that. Right, this place over here's got something on it that I needed to pick up. Notice there's something remain in it.
The tavern. It's done for. I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but... Oh, please help them.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
Sure, it'll be fine.
Anything catch your eye? Take care out there, eh?
Right. That's where my mission is.
Ha! Golden Stables, my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers. Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it? Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with.
Don't let them get away.
Two of them. Killed a few tables.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right. Wonder what he just got given.
We've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going before I arm you with a mop.
Okay. All good.
There he is, the man of the hour.
Okay, I don't think I've got anything outstanding here. No, I don't. So, nothing. Nothing. I'm up to date on my quests. Quick check back to the hideout. That's where I left before I did anything.
Yes? What? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Don't need to increase my defense, maybe? I wonder if it's worth picking it up.
It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Grab that as well. Just check I got no upgrades on there. Guy at the back gear and the blacksmith.
Well, what do you want?
Flame tongue, that's what I've already used.
Anything else?
Careful, you don't set. Take breath. Alright, Okay, so now I can go from this menu and carry on. Committing to it. Drake's head.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
That'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to get into a few fights here.
Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty.
I saw a thing I can kick here. 1,000 kill, I'll take that. Lost Sid mine, but 1,000 gil.
Alright, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
One single man for reaching the sanctum, so shut your gob and keep your eyes open.
This passage used to be
Enemies upon us!
Of course course it is.
Perfect drive, perfect blend.
There we go. Taking all of them out. Everything's regenerating. I've been sat on the floor. Just kick my way through here probably. Nearly.
They never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
Okay.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Just a little bit more company.
Sick of Torgal.
Right. Making something on the floor still. Oh, that's something big.
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
To the talk, eh?
Boss music.
Then let's shut him up.
You know what to do.
Then we better make this quick.
Stagger them. Waiting that with full limit break ready. Right.
Bollocks. He's gone Akashic.
Right.
Save your pity. Get none in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
That's Zentek's torment. Over here.
absolutely batter into him now. Absolutely beat. Could not get away from him right at the very end there. That flamethrower thing he was doing. Got it though.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
Okay.
God, duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares.
I'm just gonna assume there's no loot or anything around after all that. No. That's just lights. Okay, I'm just checking. One of those situations where I'm not going to be coming probably back to this area, so. Try that again. Go with that all the way down.
Breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Probably something not good. Give that a kick. Something up there. Healed me up. Something going on down that tunnel. Big thick miners.
Too far gone. The ether's made monsters of them. All we can do now is put them out of their misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
She said you could call her a village. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an ether flood would be it. Fuck me. Those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
So, there's going to be some way to get around there then. Over here. Give it a kick. They're not mentioning anything about my dog, which seems to be absolutely fine walking through this.
Doesn't look that far. Right. Whoa. somehow.
Hold on.
Got him.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
Right. Invigorate the self-advance and their performance left before they try to defeat them before they can deal too much damage.
Sick of trouble. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Sick of trouble. Give them all you've got. Get him, boy. Sick of trouble. Get him. Sick of trouble. You know what to do, boy. You know what to do, boy.
Okay. I went for the option of don't even let me use War Cry, just by attacking everything at the same time. Because it didn't let him attack. Give that a kick. Under here. Open that. Hmm.
Sick of Toggle.
Fix all that in one go. Oh, that's someone with a big hammer.
There, boy. Get him. Don't let them get away. There, boy. Sick of Toggle. Get him. There, boy. Sick of Toggle. Get him. Sick of Toggle. You know what to do. Sick of Toggle.
Got me. There we go. Staggered him. My only interest at the moment, while this guy's staggered, is just to pure beat on him. Dodge it and hit back. Yeah, that is a big hammer. Okay. Another area I've got to kick through. Can I get an internal view of this place? No, I can't. Got an upgraded different sword there. I'm just having a look. Not necessarily an upgraded sword, but oh, it is an upgraded sword.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy. On the count of 3.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now.
Stand free.
Who's gonna keep us out? The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
There we go. Cutscene time.
There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
The path of the goddess.
Oh no.
Wraiths.
Maybe later.
Sicko Torgal! Sicko Torgal!
How could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Two places connected somehow.
Hmm. Totally expecting to fight in that little area as well. Almost guarantee one here.
They'll fall like all the rest.
Get him, boy!
Right. Trying not to.
That's enough.
Get taken out here, which I shouldn't do because they're easy at this level. Oh, now we got a lich. That's one I'm gonna have to be careful of. Dodge that. Staggered it. We got leveled up. Level 24. Right. Moving on.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything
Nice
like
one.
that
Hope
when I
high
was last
potions
here.
are full.
Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Potions are full.
Be careful then.
This looks very big and open, like a boss area, or just big, like it would just be for walking up into this area, I suppose.
Where did that come from?
Haha.
If I had to guess,
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
Here we go.
well,
Boss time.
if it's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
ways. Get him. Sick of Torgal. There, boy. Sick of Torgal. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. Keep your distance, boy.
Totally trying to stay off the ground as much as I can so I'm not getting hit.
Where's he off to now? Clive, look out!
Sick of Torgal. Keep your distance, boy. Get him, boy. There, boy. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him. Give them all you've got, boy. Sick of Torgal.
Right, okay.
You know what to do. Give them all you've got, boy.
There we go. Boss down. Black blood I just picked up there. Something new.
Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice, that it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Bennett, It all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
Okay. Gate number
What's
1.
there? Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end.
Just checking the crates behind things, because it seems to be like what they like to do. So I'm just doing that as I'm walking up here. There is a crate. I expected. Just check there's not one behind us. Still going up.
It's beautiful.
The heart of Sambrek.
Well, that didn't work. I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Taya's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
He's got a bigger sword.
That's more like it.
Clive, look.
What is that?
Sid!
Ifrit, I need Ifrit.
Come to me. I can't do this without you. Not again. Where are you?
Dog's gonna do a lot of good against that big thing.
here before.
I think has been repelled. This incident shall not go unpunished. Dominant. You again.
Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. It's still alive.
Within you. Embrace your fate.
Get out of my head. I don't answer to you.
I'll build up my limit. We wanted.
What else can he do?
Yeah, totally got to keep off where those lasers, whatever it is, comes in. Okay, it's got...
That power isn't yours. But this is mine. I remember now. I have fire.
Here we go. Melee, melee, evade, jump. Beat, sprint. holding B to is an evasive method to avoid Typhoon's wide scale. Staggered him. There we go.
It's done. How many more could there be?
Okay.
As you wish.
Wow. That was big. Staggered it. It's almost out. Are they doing me a cinematic finish, are they? If I look at it, probably are. Already pushing a different button, so that's why that all went wrong, majorly wrong. I've missed 2 dodges so far, basically, because I was already spamming another button in the cinematics. Most suitable vessel.
Clive.
Enjoy your nap?
You're wounded.
This? It's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Here. No, you won't.
Now we shall become one.
I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... think again.
Where do you find your fate, your purpose?
Sid.
One left. That'll do me.
Try not to talk.
Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice. The rest is in your hands. The crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free, stop. Please. I can think of none better than you.
Yeah. Time we learnt its place in this grand scheme.
In ashen grip, let ember glow to kindle flames anew. I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner. Do you remember me, boy? I saw you protect them. That was very brave. I know you're there, Ultima.
You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave. My brother alone. This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
And I said, No.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am? Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
Okay, good bit of story there. Defy your fate to just achieved. Mayhem is kicking off everywhere in this game now. I think he's going to struggle to find Sid now.
Help us! Where is he? You'll do. Bastard!
Gab, we've got to go.
Not without this.
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas? That won't be necessary.
This is Titan kicking off.
Fuck me! Where the hell are you, Sid? Where the hell are you?
All sorts of things going on.
The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come,
Come, feel its softness.
Chocobo
Make a nice
steaks,
gift for your
chocobo
wife, huh?
sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
Restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, palmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
I thought I cut in like that.
It's good to see you, Sid.
What have we learned?
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Okay, so where are they going to leave me here then?
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sid's here. Come on.
Right here. Probably.
Motherers.
Safe.
Yep. Might be by...
Sid dies here!
I've got 3 different skills to use. Okay.
How many are there? Titan sends his regards.
Taking them out. First time using that skill, so it's all new.
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
I get to play with a kitten.
They brought a pet. You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster.
Stagger it. Just hammer it while it's down. I am Thunder I just achieved. Stagger it again. There we go. Level 25.
To hell with this!
And they run away.
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait.
Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be!
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Did that go on? I'm sorry. No.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
There then, the hideaway. Right, that's my next place to get back. So I might actually have to continue to the hideaway just to get a save point. Looking at it.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Ride's over, lovebirds. Home sweet home.
It's probably looking a bit flatter than it did before. Home sweet home.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Welcome back, Sid.
Finish with that log so we can call
Look, it's Sid.
Staying long this time?
Oh,
There you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
The map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
What, this new orders behind me, aren't you? Let's read again. All in good time, my fearless friend, all in good time.
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the Crystalline Dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Okay, telling us a story.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Here again. Just basically just finding out where everybody is again from the last location of the hideout.
Swordsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Do have chambers. I'm gonna kick off invasion or something.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Okay.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn.
And what can I do for you? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Into the toll. I hear a new ship.
Ah, the oath. She suddenly appeared upstairs. Okay. Let's do this then. let's raid out to Frank. Call it a night there then. So I've still got these ones set up. Before it starts kicking off another whole rate thing. And go from there. So it's been a yeah, been good, making progress in this game. Lots of cutscenes as always. So see how that gets on. I do say I might play it in the week. I shall see. It's going to be a busy week at work, so I might be absolutely shattered. But I will catch you all later. And but we'll raid over, see Frank, see what's going on. But again, thank you all for being here, and I'll pick this up later.